Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Emma's Vlogs, which is many of yours favorite segment. This is probably the single longest running client vlog I've had. We're up to, I think, episode 26. So that's 26 weeks of her training. Cut has gone well. Her waist is smaller. She has abs again. And we're still doing good on strength. And here's the thing: she's lost about 7 pounds. And again, for a woman, a lean woman, 7 pounds of fat loss, of pure fat loss, because she hasn't lost any muscle. We've kept it all. We've kept her strength. She's actually set some PRs. Okay, is a lot. It's a lot. So that was after her last bulk, and which was again as a client. So that overhead press, she got 90 pounds on a strict press. Again, pretty dang good. She's up to doing 11 chin-ups. She's doing 11 chin-ups now. So still for now, our accessory work is chins, upright rows, overhead pressing, flat dumbbell presses. That's what we've been doing on her upper body days. Still, and again, I'm about to change some of that to again focus more on getting muscle back where I want it, keeping her strong, making sure that she can recover. So I'm going to make some adjustments coming up here soon to some of this because she's got a new wave coming. So I will make some adjustments to her supplemental work just to again change things up a little bit. I think she needs it. It wouldn't be a bad idea. And again, I think we've probably got about all we're going to get out of this shoulder focus. So I'll probably take her over to just more general base building again, so that again we don't get focused too much on specific body parts the way we've done a little bit here, but instead I'm gonna take her back over to just general hypertrophy. Deadlift 315. Thousands of you watched the preview. I put this up when she did it, the day after she did it, because these vlogs run up to a week behind. And 315 deadlift. So again, for a lean woman in her 20s, a 315 deadlift, 11 chin-ups, I think we can say her back strength is pretty good. You know, considering she benches 155, I think we could say even her pressing strength isn't bad. There aren't many women out there, drug-free women, benching 155. You know, not at lower body fats. And I'm not saying there aren't some. They're just very, very rare. You know, so when I say something like that, someone will chime in, well, this powerlifting champion. I'm like, well, yeah, they're a powerlifting champion, and they're rare. Emma's never stepped foot on a powerlifting platform. She's competed in track and field. She's competed in bodybuilding. And so I'm just making her generally strong. And that came up too, you know, someone had said in the thing, they talked about women in powerlifting in her vlogs. Technically, she doesn't powerlift, right? Our training is fairly low specificity. We just run general conjugate type training so that she has a mix of max work, speed work, and hypertrophy work, okay? On a standard conjugate type template that's been programmed for her. We don't technically do any real powerlifting specificity. Not really. If she came to me and said, hey, let's go over to a powerlifting specific program, I'd put her on one. She says, hey, I really want to get my squat, bench, and deadlift up at the expense of anything else. I really want to get those up. She comes to me and says that, then I'll swap her over. I'll take her to a full powerlifting type. Still be a lot of hypertrophy work, powerlifting program. All right, her lower body days. For now, it's still Romanian deadlifts, split squats, reverse hypers, leg raises. That's her supplemental work. It's her supplemental work. You know, a lot of people have also asked, hey, how come she does so much more supplemental work than some of your other lifters? And it's because she's on conjugate. Hey, because we have fairly low specificity and there's not a lot of volume on our big lifts, it's either max work or speed work for the most part. All right, I don't have her squatting and deadlifting for volume. So because of that, we need more supplemental lifts because that's how the conjugate system works. It's very, very heavy on accessory work. very heavy on accessory work because the system itself is like 10% ME work, 20% DE work, 70% hypertrophy and accessory work. Because that's the way this particular system works. And when I coach people, I work off the different systems. And I mean, I have my own ideas about how to program these things. But I've been very successful with my conjugate lifters, even though I don't even prefer conjugate anymore. I still have a lot of long-term lifters who do it. Mike still's on conjugate. Remember Mike's vlogs, guys? Mike has come back. I've been coaching him again. Put up a couple of his max lifts on the fitness page, and you know he still likes conjugate because that's what he wants to do. It's what I leave him on. Antonio likes conjugate, so I leave him on that. I think Antonio would do better not on conjugate personally. People are like, but didn't he win gold medals already in powerlifting? Yeah. I think I could get him stronger if I could get him to come off conjugate. But he likes it, and he likes the speed work and the box work, and you know. So that's what we do, because that's what he really wants to run. So I know how to get people to the elite level on it. My strongest lifter, pound for pound, who ever was on conjugate, I worked with him for almost 3 years. He recently needed to drop due to some expenses, due to moving and everything. But I mean, at 175 body weight, we had a squat at 505, deadlift 565, bench 325. It's where we got him up to running this system. And that's the funny thing. It's not even my preferred system anymore. But if clients love conjugate, I started them on it, or they come to me and say, hey, I want a conjugate template, I put them on it. And I've got a Russian lifter now who wanted conjugate when he came to me. And he said, that's what I want to do, and you're good at programming it. So that's what he's on. So it's the same with Emma. So that's what we run her on. But there's a lot more assistance work, and particularly a lot more accessory work, even more accessory than assistance. So you guys see the same rotation she did, and then we threw up at the end. She has a little progress picture so that you guys can see where she's at. She's made solid gains. I think personally, and I think most of you will agree, for a drug-free lifter who doesn't currently compete in anything, her physique is top-notch. Right? She could probably go compete in all sorts of stuff now if she wanted multiple endeavors, I think. She could do powerlifting if she wanted. She could probably go back and do bodybuilding again if she wanted. She has no desire to do so. She said she will never do bodybuilding again. So good girl. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.